English unit. Welcome to Clara's Creation. Good day, my dear students, viewers, well wishers, and all my dear friends. Today we are going to study from Standard 6th, a unit for rapid reading. Let me quickly introduce what is rapid reading. Rapid means speed. Rapid or speed reading is a process of rapidly recognizing and absorbing phrases or sentences on a page all at once rather than identifying individually, that is, individual words. So, rapid reading, in other words, my dear students, is a process of reading. How quick you are at reading rapidly means how quick you are at reading, recognizing, that is, identifying it, absorbing, that means grasping the phrases, the sentences you have learned on a given particular page all at once rather than going slow and identifying individual words. So, in simple language, if I'll explain you, rapid reading is a self reading. It's a process of self reading where you will absorb the phrases, the new phrases that you come across. You'll try to get the meaning of those phrases. The way the sentences are framed or structured on that page, you'll recognize this at a quick or rapid phase. Now, what will you do? As I said, rapid reading is self reading. So, when you're reading by yourself, you need to have a dictionary with you to recognize the new words, phrases, idioms that are used in a particular sentence. Plan out a timetable as you can see in this picture. Time yourself to check how quick you are at reading. How much time did you take first time when you read a particular unit? And what improvement have you seen when you planned to read that particular unit for the second time? Okay? Keep a pencil or a pen or a marker or a highlighter ready with you. This is how your study table should look like. Now let's quickly get into the steps or the strategies that you're going to apply for rapid reading. Scan the keywords. Scan the keywords, the main words. So I told you use a highlighter. Instead of sounding out a letter combination, put all words together. Try to recognize. Recognize as you put them together. Read them all individually. Be focused. Keep your eyes across the page. Skip ahead, that is, move ahead. Try to make it relatable. Try to relate the first paragraph with the second paragraph. Try to relate the first scene with the second scene. Try to make sense out of it, whatever you've read. And last but not the least, take down or jot down important notes. This will seriously help you. Trust me and believe me. I have selected this unit from 6th standard textbook, Yomamine and Bushi. Now, in this particular lesson, there are lots and lots of difficult terms, difficult words. Sometimes they are so difficult that the very name you're in front of me, Yomamine and Bushi. Is it Yomine? Yomamine? How do you pronounce this word? So, similar way, as you will read the text, as you will read the lesson, you'll come across very difficult words where you'll find the pronunciations difficult. You won't know how to use those words. So I chose this lesson, Yomamine and Bushi. It's a story of a young girl. Let's look at the passage 1. Yomini had her own ideas about marriage. She declared firmly, I will only marry a man who can beat me in a fair fight. Surprisingly, many young men picked up the challenge and came forward to fight her. After all, she was a beautiful girl with a fortune. Many wrestlers were eager to win her heart in a contest of martial art. This passage 1 I have taken from the textbook, page number 44, Yomini Chiru to martial arts. Now let's look at the questions. Where did Yomini live? She lived, answer, Yomini lived in Okinawa. Now, this is a simple factual question. As I said here, there are lots of technical terms, very difficult to pronounce, new words, difficult words. See, the name of the character is very difficult to pronounce. The place where she lived. Again, a difficult terminology. Now, the next type of question is a vocabulary question. Pick five adjectives from the passage which describes Yomini: intelligent, tall, strong, beautiful. Give the noun form. Again, a vocabulary question. Strong, strength, beautiful, beauty. Give homophones. Again, a vocabulary question. Would, would, find, find. Whom did Yomini want to marry? As young, Yomini wanted to marry a man who would defeat her in a fair fight. He loved his daughter. Underline the tense and status kind. Loved, simple past tense. A grammar based question. Meanings of the difficult terminologies that are used in this particular text. Admired, karate, firmly, fair fight, martial art, fortune. These meanings can come under vocabulary based question like state a word from the passage which means strong determination, and the answer is firmly. Similar way, other questions also can be asked in vocabulary based questions. Let's move further to passage 2. As I said, this is rapid reading. Passage 1 was very small. Passage 2 I have selected a little bigger compared to passage 1. Here I give you some time to read the passage 1. Many promising young wrestlers tried up their hand. Yomini defeated them all. Her father was in despair. Young man wanted to marry girls who would cook, wash, and make tea for their husband. Who would marry a girl who enjoyed wrestling? Bushi was just a man. Just such a man, He had trained under karate master Sakugawa. He proved to be a rich and expert. A man had been trained under a karate master, proved to be rich and expert, that he was recruited by Shoko, the king of Okinawa, to be personal guard. His prince said to Bushi, you should take on the challenge of this girl. Yomini, she may be big, but you are stronger and smarter than her. Bushi too was keen to marry a girl like Yomini. He did not want to marry a delicate, fragile girl and take her for wife. I shall fight with her and win over her, he decided. Yomini was impressed at the sight of her new challenger. She had heard that he was one of King Shoko's personal warrior. He was tall and slim. He stood firmly on his feet. He seemed unshakable. Above all, he had dark, piercing eyes. which looked straight at the opponent. He showed that he was fearless and straightforward. Now, this particular passage was a bit longer than your earlier passage. You have to keep in mind the same rules which I shared with you at the start. Passage 2, page number 45. Many young promising man, fearless and straightforward. Who was the king of Okinawa? Simple factual question. Again, Shoko was the king of Okinawa. Straight, true or false? Again, simple factual question. Bushikyo wanted a delicate, fragile girl for a wife. False. Yomini was impressed at the sight of a new challenger. True. I shall fight with her. Underline the verb and state its kind. Shall fight, simple future tense. I shall fight with her and win her over. Pick out the conjunction. And the answer is and. Who was Bushi's karate master? Simple factual question. Sakugawa was Bushi's karate master. Frame sentences from the word fearless. Give meanings of the following words that you've come across in the second passage. Recruited, opponent, piercing eyes, fragile, straightforward, unshakable. Challenge. Again, question can be asked based on vocabulary from this. Give a word from the passage which means dare, and the answer is challenge. All the best for your semester exams. I hope you have understood this topic. In short, let me conclude saying rapid reading tests your self-reading skills. Thank you for being attentive. If you understood, do like the video, share, and don't forget to subscribe.